going on, y'all? It's your boy ABC bringing you another episode of PogoBros. Not only that, it's going to be a late night special, that's right. I'm going to be a little more laid back. Don't worry, the jokes will still be just as bad, but the battles will be spicier. You've seen this team before. You've seen War Turtle and Venomoth. They're both rank 1, don't forget. But the star of this show is going to be Shadow Electrode, and I'm willing to bet that it's going to have a lights-out performance. Tough crowd. All right, don't be shocked to find some really good wins here with Electrode. And before I embarrass myself any further, let's just get into those battles. All right, starting out, and for our team, we have War Turtle in the lead. We have a pretty good lead, actually, here with the 11 Sand Slash. It would be a better lead if it had Powder Snow for the fast move, but it's doing neutral damage with the Shadow Claws, but it doesn't get stab on it like we do for our water guns, and then to do any meaningful damage, the Alolan Sand Slash is going to have to use a Drill Run against us, and that doesn't get stab either. So this is actually a pretty decent matchup, even though they have Shadow Claws opposed to Powder Snow. We're able to tank that Drill Run right there due to this insane bulk of War Turtle, and we've actually taken over Switch and taken a shield from the opponent. So we're looking pretty good right now. The opponent does get a concerning farm down because Electrode is still really glassy, so we're going to shield up a potential foul play, or in this case a Dark Pulse, so that was a really good shield. The opponent comes in with the Lantern now, and you don't really see these much anymore. A couple of years ago, you would find these on all the most meta of teams. It was like Lantern, Venusaur, Skarmory. Gosh, the meta is so different now, but we have the Bug Buzz here, and we're going to full send it here, and look at that damage on the Lantern. That is insane damage right there, and we were threatening to farm them down, so we forced them to throw energy, and then we can come in with our Electrode for a farm, but they switch out. We actually throw on good timing here, which is 2 volt switches for every 3 snarls for this Mandibuzz here. We got the fast move through, so all we need to do now is shield, and we were able to farm. Oh, the Mandibuzz actually survived, giving us more farm. Fantastic. They come in with the Lantern, they can't get to a move, and we've farmed them down for the win. All right, next matchup. Really good lead here. We got Clodsire. I think that's a shiny one also, so pretty cool. But the opponent comes in with a Superior now, and before we switch out, we want to see if we can get a shield or nuke this Superior. They opt to let it through, which allows us to go for a very hefty farm down here with the Venomoth. We can take moves here. Okay. I was worried about taking an Aerial Ace, but this opponent's running Leaf Tornado, so that's double resisted damage. We don't gotta give them any shields, and they actually lower our attack there, but that gives us more farm on the Superior. And before dipping out, we're gonna go and do a Poison Fang on this Slowbro, and that hardly does anything. And I think if we gave them a false sense of security, they're thinking another Poison Fang is coming, but we're gonna hit them with the Bug Buzz, and that is a lot of damage. My goodness. We are in the driver's seat in this matchup. We can go for a farm down, actually, despite the fact that we're double debuffed. The opponent switches out, though, and back into their Clodsire, and we decide to throw a move here. And the opponent shields for some crazy reason. They've seen both of our moves, so I'm not sure what they were thinking, but they shield in, they're debuffed too, so now we're looking very good here. An Aqua Jet will likely threaten to take them out, and it looks like we get a move off, and that might have been a CMP tie as well. We get their last shield, and it was. So War Turtle, you're insanely bulky, but you're still winning CMP over a Clodsire. So that's a very good, resume builder right there. Okay, so then the opponent switches out, and then we switch into the Electrode in order to snipe them and get some energy. We know we can survive a Brutal Swing, and then the opponent comes back on the Clodsire. And at this point, we could shield and take them out, but we know that we have energy left, or we have health left on the Venomoth, and that we could farm them down for the win. GG's. All right, into the next matchup. This is a negative lead for us because we don't have any moves that are neutral against this water dark type, but Greninja is able to do neutral Night Slashes on the Wartortle. So we switch out, and the opponent for some reason stayed in that matchup with the Electrode, and I'm beginning to see why, because they come in with a water type. So my thought is, are they going triple water here? Because that would be crazy in this meta, but you know, we're gonna save our energy here, and we're gonna go into the Wartortle now because we're out of shields and we don't want to lose our energy. So now we see that the opponent stays in this matchup, which is good for us. They go for drill runs, which don't do much at all, and in fact our Aqua Jets are going to threaten a lot of damage here, or this last shield. The opponent decides to offer up their last shield, and then we get to the next move anyways. Aqua Jet got buffed this season, so we get to it a lot quicker now. And even with a slow move like Water Gun, we're able to get to them a lot quicker. The opponent comes in with an Azumarill, and I know that we have 2 discharges remaining, and then this Azumarill needed another move to get, or another fast move to get to the charge move here. So we're able to dump our energy before the Azumarill is able to throw any moves, and this is actually a CMP tie, so this is best case scenario right here. This Azumarill hardly has any health left, and we've gotten it down into the red, and then we just farmed it down. So excellent right there. The opponent comes back in with their Dugong, and their move is not able to take us out. We get them for the win. GG's. All right. We have a Togekiss in the lead. We're going to get out of there because we have 2 better answers in the back. I tend to save swap the Venomoth because it is more flexible Pokemon. And then the opponent comes in with an Alolan Ninetales, and I'm thinking, is this a triple charm team? Is this a triple charm team? Not even triple fairy, but triple charm team. That's the only reason why someone would swap out of a fairy into another fairy against a poison type, is if they're a triple charm team. And here in this channel and in the Pokemon Go community, there's kind of a stigma, and rightfully so, against people that just want to battle by tapping their phone. They don't even need to look at their screen, and they can win battles. That's what triple charm is, alright? And our Venomoth is not here putting up with it. And lo and behold, in the back, there's that third charmer. Albeit, it's a very cool Pokemon, Shiny Brion. I didn't even know what its shiny looked like, and that's a pretty cool purple. But what's pretty cool is also taking out a triple charm team. We don't put up with that kind of nonsense around here, and we handled it accordingly. And in this next matchup, we have our Wartortle against a Swampert, and it's actually a Water Gun Swampert. So someone, I guess, didn't have a fast TM to put a Mud Slap on it, or they're just not aware that they shouldn't have Water Gun. Either way, we go out of that matchup. And we are now in a very dominant position here, as our Sidewaves are doing double super effective damage against this Toxicroak. And I guess it could have been really bad if they had Shadow Ball, but I figured that they had either Mud Bomb or Sludge Bomb, and were able to take that move and farm them down. They come back in with a Swampert now, and we have forced all their shields now, and we know that they're throwing energy out of desperation here, and we already have energy. Swampert charges its moves slower with Water Gun, so we're able to overfarm slightly. The opponent comes in with a Flygon here, so we bank a move on the Wartortle and switch out, because I don't think I was able to make it to the Ice Beam. We want to start getting energy on the Electrode here, and so we're making sure to throw with good timing. 2 Volt Switches for 3 of their Dragon Claws, and then we get to the move, but the Flygon outpaces us to the charge move. At this point we can let it go though, because remember, we have energy saved on our Wartortle, and then with this is definitely going to KO the opponent, and for a very solid win. GG's. Alright, into the next match here. Very tough lead. It's actually, it was a better lead than I thought, because the Lancer was running Water Gun, but I did not bother to learn that before switching out, so that's a mistake right there. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt us, but it's already looking very bad, because on our safe swap to the Electrode, we are hard punished with a Stunfisk that triple resists our electric moves, but we're able to get to another foul play here because the opponent threw an alignment and gave us an entirely free volt switch. So now we hard swap into the War Turtle to try and snipe them, but they do get a move off, and I'm thinking, all right, they're just, you know, they're gonna throw the stronger move first, but we got baited by a mud bomb, and then they discharge us. So kudos to the opponent. That's a very good play right there. Unfortunately for the opponent, it only does about less than half of War Turtle's health because it's so bulky. But they come back now in with the Lantern, and I'm aware at this time that this matchup isn't as bad as it once was, so I'm forcing the opponent to throw a Thunderbolt here to take me out, and we actually get the catch here. Was this the Surf or the Thunderbolt? Nice. Now that's a good catch right there. And we need that because we are severely behind in this matchup. But now we decide to come in with the Venomoth, so that we were at least doing neutral damage with the Psy Waves, and then we get to charge move in order to debuff this Lantern. We throw in the CMP tie, we win the CMP of course, but we need to shield up whatever move they throw here, and they actually throw the Thunderbolt. So this opponent is just full sending Thunderbolts. Very respectable. They're not baiting, they're not, you know, they're going for this win here. We're able to take out the Lantern, and they come in with the Superior, and I'm really hoping that this is a Leaf Tornado Superior like in the previous match, but unfortunately most Superiors have Aerial Ace here, and this one will be no exception, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, they take us out. We were one catch away from winning that battle. We were unable to make it to the Ice Beam, and the opponent takes us out for the win. GG's. For the loss, I should say. We took an L right there, but I mean, we were one catch away from winning after being hard countered. I'm not disappointed in that one. And this next matchup is no exception. We're hard punished in the lead, and then we're hard punished on save swap here. So this is very bad because we're doing resisted damage to this opponent, but we were able to get them in the yellow. Just goes to show how strong Bug Buzz is. But now my thought is that, you know what, energy on War Turtle is going to be important in this matchup because of that Altaria up front. It's a horrible matchup, but if you can land a nice move, that will do a lot of damage, as it is double super effective against the Altaria. So we have energy here, and we made sure to maintain health by expending a shield, and we're just going for the nuke here. Let's go. Come on. Boom! Beautiful. Now we were going for a snipe with the Electrode, and then the opponent has, unfortunately, a Scrafty in the back. So this is unfortunate for us, especially if they're running Power-Up Punch here. But we're able to get a second move off here, so we're likely to threaten the final shield of the opponent. And the question is, can we make it to... Nope, we get farmed down, so we are in danger right now. The game also denies us a move, so this is really bad. I'm just gonna not shield it in case they had Power-Up Punch, and they did what? That was a super effective Thunder Punch that hardly did any damage. And then they swap in their Altaria, we farm it down, and we have health on the Scrafty to get to the move. Is this enough? Is this enough? Oh! Oh! Wow, what a win. So our Aqua Tail did not take out the Scrafty. It got another counter in on us, and we survived that one with 1 HP and a dream. What a win. Wow. Okay, so that was a lot to unpack right there. We were hard countered throughout, and then we ended up with the win. What happened, I think, was that the opponent tried to BM, like do bad manners on us, because they made a Thunder Punch, but I guess they just didn't hit any bubbles because they assumed we would shield it. I didn't shield it because I thought, you know, maybe they're throwing a Power-Up Punch, and that, you know, I want to shield subsequent Power-Up Punches, or I want to shield up a foul play or a Thunder Punch. That was not on my bingo card of what this opponent was going to do. But if you BM, at least win the match. Just finish the deal, or else you just end up looking really bad. But that's actually all my battles, guys. I wanted to get this video out to you quick. If you're new to the channel, please like the video, drop a comment, and subscribe. But I hope you enjoyed this late night session with the Beebs. We really put a charge into our opponents, I believe. Yeah, that's really bad. I would edit that out, but I don't know how to do that yet because I'm not that great with technology, but you know this. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a neighbor. You know the deal. We'll get some more Great League content out to you. If you have any recommendations on what leagues I should be doing or what teams or what Pokemon I should be using, just drop it in the comment. And actually, I hope you enjoyed this episode that's at night. If you're watching this video for this long and you know the answer or the reference that I'm making right there, drop it in the comments and maybe I'll give you a shout out in the next video or some kudos. So if you're seeing this, thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.